Listener, embrace the solitude that beckons you, especially as we enter the introspective winter season. This period of hibernation, often misunderstood, is not a time of emptiness, but one of profound self-discovery and inner construction. Just as Nietzsche's Zarathustra retreated to his mountain cave, seeking wisdom in isolation, so too must you find comfort in the art of being alone. In the quietude of your own company, you will encounter the deepest echoes of your soul. This solitude is not a mere absence of noise or distraction, but a sanctuary where the whispers of your innermost thoughts and desires can be heard clearly. It is a sacred space where the chaos of the external world fades, allowing you to listen to the rhythm of your own heart, to understand the unspoken language of your deeper self. In these moments of seclusion, like Zarathustra, you will grapple with life's profound questions, confront your shadows, and perhaps emerge with a clearer vision of your path. Remember, in the art of being alone, you are not lost, but merely journeying within, exploring the vast landscape of your inner world. Here, in this solitude, lies the crucible of transformation, where you forge the steel of your character and crystallize the vision of your future. So, as winter wraps its cloak around the world, let it be a time for your introspective hibernation. Embrace this season as an opportunity to build, to grow, and to come into a deeper understanding of yourself. For in this art of being alone, you will discover not loneliness, but a profound companionship with the most important person in your life, yourself. In the ancient wisdom of Laozi, the revered sage and founder of Taoism, solitude emerges not just as a retreat from the world, but as a profound journey into the self, where one harmonizes with the Tao, the essential rhythm of the universe. Laozi's philosophy, rich in its appreciation for the quietude of being alone, offers a unique perspective on the nature of existence and our place within it. At the heart of Laozi's teachings is the principle of wu-wei, or non-action, a concept often misunderstood as advocating for passivity. Instead, it speaks to a way of being that aligns one's actions with the effortless flow of the Tao. Solitude, in this context, becomes a sacred space where the noise of the external world dims, allowing the individual to attune to the subtle and profound rhythms of nature and the cosmos. In these moments of stillness, simplicity becomes not just a practice, but a pathway to inner peace and harmony. Laozi's view of solitude is deeply intertwined with understanding the Tao, realizing the interconnectedness and transient nature of all things. This understanding nurtures humility and acceptance, releasing one from the shackles of ego and societal pressures. In the embrace of solitude, illusions and superficialities fall away, revealing a more authentic existence, one that resonates with the purity and simplicity at the core of life. Wisdom, in Laozi's eyes, is the fruit of this introspective journey. As the outer world's distractions fade into silence, a space is created for profound self-reflection and understanding. Here, in the quietude of solitude, one can undergo a transformation, leading to a life lived in accord with the Tao, a life where actions are effortless and peace is abundant. Yet Laozi also understood the delicate dance between solitude and engagement with the world. True wisdom, he taught, lies in recognizing the time for withdrawal into solitude and the time for action in the world, each in harmony with the Tao. This delicate balance is crucial for maintaining inner harmony and a harmonious relationship with the surrounding world. Through Laozi's lens, solitude thus becomes a spiritual practice, a vital element in the journey towards understanding the Tao and oneself. It's a practice that guides one towards a life of harmony, simplicity, and profound inner peace, balanced with meaningful and effortless engagement with the larger tapestry of life. Søren Kierkegaard, a visionary in the realms of philosophy and existential thought, championed the concept of solitude as a profound journey into the heart of human existence. He believed solitude to be a sacred space, a crucible within which one's true self could be both confronted and embraced, away from the cacophony of societal noise and expectations. Envision a solitary figure, embarking on an introspective odyssey. This is the solitude Kierkegaard speaks of, not a mere physical detachment from others, but an immersive, active engagement with the deepest parts of oneself. It's within this solitude that one wrestles with existential questions, diving into the ocean of personal identity, values, and life's overarching meaning. According to Kierkegaard, this journey into solitude is essential, not optional, for those seeking authenticity. It is here, in the quietude of one's own company, that the unadorned truths of life are laid bare. In this quiet introspection, unencumbered by society's judgments and distractions, one can examine the tapestry of their inner life with a clarity and honesty rarely found in the bustle of everyday existence. In the stillness of solitude, Kierkegaard suggests, we find the canvas upon which we can paint our truest selves. We encounter our fears, our hopes, and our hidden truths. This solitude is a forge where resilience is tempered and independence is crafted, not in opposition to society, but in harmony with one's own intrinsic nature. Through his writings, Kierkegaard invites us to embrace solitude as a transformative force, one that shapes character and personal philosophy. It is in these moments of self-imposed isolation that we reflect upon life's experiences, learn from the past, and consciously steer our future. Solitude, thus, becomes a gateway to moral and ethical evolution, a path walked alone but leading towards a more profound connection with the essence of who we are. In essence, Kierkegaard's reflections on solitude paint it as an indispensable element in the journey towards self-improvement and enlightenment. It is not a retreat from the world, but a deeper immersion into the self, a place where we can confront our existential realities and emerge fortified, with a renewed sense of purpose and direction. Solitude, in this light, is not just a physical state, but a spiritual and emotional pilgrimage to the core of our being. Aristotle, the illustrious sage of ancient Greece, revered solitude as a vital ingredient in the quest for wisdom, knowledge, and the pinnacle of human potential. In his eyes, solitude transcended the mere act of withdrawing from societal engagements. It was a sacred enclave for introspection and the nurturing of virtue. For Aristotle, the essence of solitude lay in its capacity to foster intellectual virtues, particularly through the art of contemplation, or theoria. This noble pursuit, deemed the zenith of human activity, was a deep, meditative engagement with the universal truths and mysteries of existence. In the quietude of solitude, free from the cacophony of daily distractions, the mind could soar into realms of philosophical inquiry and profound self-discovery. Solitude, according to Aristotle, was also the crucible in which one could achieve eudaimonia, a state of being often equated with happiness or flourishing. In Aristotle's philosophy, eudaimonia represents the ultimate aim of human existence, attainable through the cultivation of virtues. Solitude offers a reflective space where individuals can delve into their inner selves, comprehend their true nature, and harmonize their actions with the tenets of virtue. However, Aristotle astutely balanced the merits of solitude with the intrinsic value of communal life. He recognized humans as social creatures by nature, While solitude is indispensable for individual growth, excessive isolation is antithetical to our inherent disposition. Aristotle proposed a harmonious existence, a symphony of community engagement interspersed with periods of solitude for personal development and contemplation. In his ethical treatises, Aristotle introduced the notion of phronesis, or practical wisdom, a quality cultivated through an interplay of social interaction and solitary reflection. This practical wisdom is the cornerstone of sound judgment and decision-making in life's varied tapestries. Solitude, then, becomes a sanctuary for pondering life's experiences, assimilating lessons, and weaving these insights into the fabric of one's social and ethical existence. In sum, Aristotle's contemplations on solitude underscore its profound role in the pursuit of enlightenment, the honing of virtue, and the realization of a life rich in fulfillment. In his philosophy, solitude emerges as a haven for contemplation and self-reflection, indispensable for individual evolution and the nurturing of practical wisdom, yet always in balance with the vibrant tapestry of community life. In the eloquent philosophy of Albert Camus, we unearth a profound understanding of solitude, not merely as a physical state, but as a journey into the depths of the human soul. Camus, with his existentialist insights, casts a light on solitude as a crucible where one confronts the stark realities of existence and the absurdity of the world. Imagine, if you will, a quiet room, a lone figure, and the ticking of a clock. In this space, you are removed from the clamor of the world, left to face the raw truths of life. Camus invites us into this room, encouraging us to embrace solitude as an opportunity to face life's inherent absurdity head-on. Think of his portrayal of Sisyphus, eternally rolling his boulder up the hill. In his solitude, Sisyphus embodies the human struggle against the relentless, often indifferent universe. Yet it is in this struggle, in the solitary push against the boulder of life, that Sisyphus, and by extension each of us, finds meaning. Camus suggests that within the rhythm of this solitary task lies a deep-seated joy, born from acceptance and rebellion. Solitude, as Camus sees it, is not about isolation, but about an introspective rebellion. It's a state where one, stripped of the world's distractions, can genuinely confront the absurd. Here, in the quiet corners of our minds, we come face to face with our deepest fears, our unanswered questions, and our unquenchable thirst for meaning. This solitude is where we learn to dance with the absurd, to find harmony in the discordant melodies of existence. Camus doesn't paint a picture of despair, but rather one of resilience and existential courage. In these moments of aloneness, we are not just thinkers but existential warriors, grappling with the enigmas of life, and in doing so, forging our path to personal freedom and authenticity.